Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to share with you about the final assessment, which is writing, and our focus will be on argumentative essay. So what do you need to know about argumentative essay? So the root word for argumentative essay is actually to argue. So when you are going to argue, you're going to have two different opinions. So let's say you have A and B, right? So you have two different opinions or options here, A and B, and you are going to choose which one is the best option. Okay? In this context, for example, let's say you choose A, right? When you choose A, you're going to explain all the benefits of A, right? That is going to be your first part of it. Then you have to go to the counter argument. In the counter argument, you are going to highlight about B. So in the counter argument, you're going to explain why B is also good. Why B is also good. That will be the counter argument. Okay? Then you have to move on to refutation. In refutation or to refute, you are actually going back to the idea why A is still better than B. Okay, for example here, we are going to talk about iOS versus Android. Okay, remember that you are going to have a 5-paragraph essay. Okay, we're going to start with the introduction. Then you're going to have the main point 1, main point 2, and then main point 3. And lastly, you're going to have the conclusion. Alright, in the introduction, you need to have the thesis statement. Remember, thesis statement is going to be the controlling idea of your entire essay. Okay, so let's say here in the introduction, you're going to talk that the topic is going to be about comparing between iOS versus Android, for example. And in the introduction as well, especially in the thesis statement, you're going to state that, okay, in my opinion, I will be saying that iOS is better than Android because of these reasons. Okay, so you're going to state the benefit, okay, in reason 1 and reason 2. So over here, paragraph 2 and 3, we're going to discuss more about the benefits of iOS. Remember, you have two options, A and B. So let's say iOS is for A and B is for Android, and you choose to say that A is better than B. iOS is better than Android. So the second and the third paragraph, you're going to give the reasons why you are saying that A is better than B. Then in number 3, you're going to talk about the counter argument. Plus the refutation. Okay, let me erase this a bit. Alright, and then we go to the conclusion. Right, so basically in the second and third paragraph, you're going to talk about the benefits of A, why A is better than B. In the fourth paragraph, before the conclusion, you're going to talk about the counter argument. Okay, so over here we know that counter argument is where you're going to tell why B is also good compared to A. Okay, alright, so why B is also good compared to A. So in the counter argument here, you're going to tell that Android is also good. To what extent? Okay, and then you have to go to the refutation. In the same paragraph, you need to have the counter argument and refutation. So in the refutation here, you go back, okay, though that Android is okay or good because of this reason, however, A is still the best compared to B because of the benefits stated before. So that is how you're supposed to write your argumentative essay. So argumentative essay is actually to argue which one is correct. And you need to have your own stand, A or B. You cannot be in between. Alright? So in the introduction, you're going to have the thesis statement, and then in the thesis statement, you're going to state your stand, whether you agree with A or you agree with B. If you agree with A, in the second and the third paragraph here, you're going to talk about the benefits of A, why A is better than B. Then in the fourth paragraph, paragraph number 4, you're going to have the counter argument, whereby in the counter argument, you're going to explain in what sense B is better than A. Only one point. Right? You elaborate a bit, and then you go to the refutation. Refutation here, meaning that you go back to your original stand by saying that A is better than B, or vice versa. It is up to you. Okay? So if you choose B is better than A, so the second and the third paragraph here, you're going to talk about the benefits of B, Android, for example, and then you're going to have the counter argument, whereby you're going to talk about iOS. Okay, this is the other option. And then you're going to talk the refutation, whereby you go back to the original idea why you are saying Android is better than iOS. So this is how you're going to write for argumentative essay. Thank you very much from me, and Assalamualaikum. Bye.